Hey guys, Farville here, and welcome to another video. So, today, I'm gonna be making a video for once. This is Dark Souls. I know I haven't made a video in a while, but I wanted to, and I decided if I wanted to, I really like Dark Souls. I got it, I think it was like 3 months ago, but yeah, we're gonna start a new game. Right here, right. My character is going to be named Raik. Male, class, warrior. I prefer the warrior gift. Should always choose the master key. That's generally what you should choose. Alright, I'm gonna be average. Face, I don't really care. Hair. I guess, sure. Yeah. Wait, yeah, okay. I'm gonna skip through all the cutscenes just because I don't really feel like, oh my god. Wait, I'm gonna. Alright, I know that this might be annoying to some people, but I'm just gonna restart. Alright, Dark Souls. Dark Souls? I am using OBS for the first time. Now the reason why I didn't cut it there is just because I don't really know how to use the, I don't really know how to edit, so. Or at least, on this. One second. I'm not sure if it would work well. Alright. By the way, I'm using a controller and I'm using DS Fix. That's why I have 60 frames. Or, I didn't have it before, but now I have it because sometimes DS Fix just doesn't seem to work. I don't know why. It just doesn't. First of all, I'm gonna take off some armor. Just so I can fast roll. There we go. But yeah, this character is gonna be a tank. I'm just gonna get through the tutorial level. Just on this playthrough, just cause, you know. I don't really want to, I don't want to make it too long. I don't know, but alright. I don't feel like lighting that bonfire because I don't really need to. So I'm just gonna open this gate. Here's one thing that I really love about Dark Souls is its level design. Watch. Okay. You can see a giant monster guy thing, a demon up there. And if you're paying attention, but you can see it and watch. Wait, he's gonna. If I go right there, it's gonna jump down. As you can see, you can see the threat before the threat's even there. And I think that's really cool how Dark Souls has, how good the level design is. It's different with Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2's level design isn't that great. I just generally don't like Dark Souls 2. I did play it a little bit. I played it for like 6 hours, I think. I didn't really like it. I can understand why people like it, but I don't. I just didn't. So, can I still fast roll? No. That is unfortunate. I might have to take off. I might take off my chest piece. Well, wait. 13, 26. So if let's see. Yeah, I can fast roll. All right. I have more armor instead. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so here's a guy. You can see a guy right there. He's slumped over. Well, not really slumped over, but he basically got hit by the asylum demon before we before he jumped down. All right, there's a trap right there. You gotta avoid that. Now, I used to think that the boulder hit him, but it doesn't really make any sense. Why would he be right here? It seems like he would be right here, but no. And there's a little crack in the wall where he would fall. So yeah, I don't feel like, I've played through this so many times that I really don't feel like listening to this guy. But basically, he wants you to ring the Bell of Awakening. There are actually 2 bells of awakening, and you learn that like right after you get through the tutorial stage, which we are almost out of, by the way, but we do have a boss that we are going to fight. Okay, I haven't recorded in a while, so I don't know what to say. Okay, whoops. guys really aren't that hard. they're really not that hard. Okay. No backstab? Okay. Let's go kill this guy. I just find this guy easier to parry than backstab. Maybe it's just because I'm used to their attack patterns, and I usually parry them all the time. No drops. One time I got, I think I was playing a sorcerer and actually got that guy's sword, which was really lucky since that guy's sword is, it's not the best, but it is good. Okay. This is the boss. This is the same guy that was, jumped down. It's a really ugly butt, though. I mean, it's a demon, man. Alright. It actually does wiggle, which... wiggle physics, or jiggle physics, you know, you gotta have those in your video game, especially for a demon. Alright. He really is... He's kind of a pushover. You know, that was pretty quick. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep on going, but there are a couple of things that we got to do. There's that bonfire over here. Like I said, I used to think that there are two of these places, and that was a different monster creature, demon. But nope. There's actually a demon underground right here, which I forgot to show you. And there, when you're in your prison, you can actually see this guy, which you're gonna fight probably way later in the game, because we're not gonna fight him the second we come back here. Which you can come back here, which I thought was pretty cool. Okay. Good job. Alright. I don't really like the knight, because he's, you know, you have to take off so much of his armor that just so you can roll fast. And it's probably just better to... I just like the knight, or not the knight, the warrior, just because he's tanky and he does... Yeah, he's tanky, and I like tanky characters. It's pretty much the only characters I play in Smite. Alright, this guy. We're gonna listen to this guy, alright? Just because I rarely ever... Okay, I don't have sound enabled right now, but you can read it, so... Yeah. I'm just gonna be quiet so you can read. Yeah. Alright, so basically every single character ends their dialogue with some sort of creepy laugh. It's basically what it is. Alright, we're gonna level up our vitality a little bit, and then endurance. Just so we have more health and we have more stamina. Alright, so down here is the Firekeeper, which will become important later. I'm not gonna talk too much about Firekeeper, and all I know, I think this is her name, I think it's Anastasia or something, I don't know, but she can't speak because her tongue was cut out, basically. This guy up here is called the Crestfallen Warrior, who, I'm not sure about his lore, but, yeah. He basically he's a warrior. He's wearing the chainmail set, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna get, but yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go. There's another guy that I want to show you. His name is Petrus. Let's go here. I think that he's right here. So I'm gonna I'm gonna let you read one of his dialogues, just cause, well, you can read all of them until he gives me, like, the thing. See, he wants me to keep a distance, but we're just gonna keep talking. Hey, buddy. Oh, thank you. A copper coin. Okay, now, let's talk to him one more time. Yep. Yep. But yeah, he teaches us miracles, which is very important. Alright. Okay, that's really all. Well, wait. Let me. Gesture, shrug. There we go. It's just, what are some gestures? Bow. Yes, sir. Alright. So, there's one more thing that I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go pick up some items. Now, you might say that was an epic fail. No, because there's a little door thing right here, and there's some chests. And none of them, don't worry, none of them are mimics, which are very dangerous. There is one in, well, I don't want to spoil that for you. But you can actually see them breathe, so with every chest I just, like, look closely. But I didn't dare to open it. I wanted to hit it too. I didn't want to open it, but I wanted to hit it just to fight one. But I didn't. Okay, so we're not gonna fight those guys. Those guys come alive, and we do not want to fight them. Because I don't like fighting them. And you probably don't either when you're this low level. Just gonna jump right here, just gonna do a little roll. They do follow you pretty far, which is not very good. So let's hope that we can get to the bonfire. There we go. Alright, I think that'll probably be the end of episode 1. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.